I'm about to show you how to get out the hood. So I'll give you the blueprint. Step number one to getting out the hood. Stack up some money. I'm talking about a good $5,000. I don't know how long it's gonna take you to get about $5,000, but stack up $5,000. I mean, I'm about to really shut the game down right now. I'm about to show you how to get out the hood. Stack up $5,000. Okay, stack up $5,000. That's about what you're gonna need to make this move successfully. Once you have about $5,000, well, actually, while you're building up that $5,000, start looking for a destination. It does not have to be in the same state that you live in, but obviously, moving to a different space in the same state might be a good idea. Me personally, I think it's best to move out of the state, because sometimes if you move to a different city in the same state, you'll keep driving back to your old neighborhood to see your relatives. You want to move so far that you can't do that, because then the hood will keep calling your name. Or, you'll keep going back to, keep up with all what's going on, the drama, whatever. So while you're building up that $5,000, and maybe even $10,000 if you got it like that, while you're building up that $5,000, start Googling and looking online for your destination. Start looking at different cities and states outside of your own state. And once you do that, start planning to move. Tell your family, hey, we're moving. Matter of fact, don't tell too many people. Tell about 2 people that you trust undyingly, not to tell anybody else. Let them know that you about to start preparing to move, or just keep it to yourself if you live by yourself, right? While you're building up that money and you're doing your research on these different locations, start looking at the prices for houses. How much does it cost to, get a stable space in a decent neighborhood in this location? You got about $2,500 stashed away, and you need about $2,500 more. You found a place in, let's say, Maine, right? A real low-key place. You found a good neighborhood as well. To get a house in Maine, probably a rental property. So you might have to get you a nice little apartment or a nice little condo or a nice little single family home for about $800 a month, depending on where you go. So now you got $2,500, you got a location, and you know how much it costs to get there. So the next step is, you got to find transportation. That might be a U-Haul. That might be a train. If you don't got a lot of stuff and you just want to leave everything behind, all you got to bring is a duffel bag or a couple suitcases, then you might take the train. Find a way to get to Maine once you get your $5,000 stashed up. And if you have like a whole existence in your current location, get a U-Haul. So you're worried about, hey, how do I get my entire house and my big vehicle to Maine? Well, like I said, you get a U-Haul and you get this piece on the back of the U-Haul and you put your car on the U-Haul. So now you drive from wherever you're from to Maine and you got all your stuff in the back of this trailer and you got your car on the back of the U-Haul truck.